Hey everyone, Rob Wise Guy 82 here. This is going to be my contest entry for the Comic Fool. Excuse me. And if you guys aren't subbed to him, great channel. Does lots of hauls every week. He does his unboxings, some reviews. Real great channel. Always participating in other people's contests. Great part of the community. Again, that's the Comic Fool. Go check him out. Great guy. Great contest he's hosting. Got to dig a lot and took a long time, but so anyways, got to be subbed. If anybody else wants to do this, we got till the end of the month. If you want to enter his contest. So you got to be subbed. Give him a shout out. My name is Rob. He wants to know your first name. You don't have to. Obviously, I know not everybody's going to be okay. He knows that not everybody's going to be okay with that, so that's cool. And then, favorite comic covers of all time. Cover, if you can narrow it down to that one cover, God bless you. I really can't do it. And mine changes all the freaking time because there's, just a little over, actually this month, about a year, because I bought my first comic last April. And I'm always stumbling upon new covers that I've never seen before. So there's always new stuff coming out, and the stuff that's coming out now has just been, it's miles above, what it was in the 80s and 90s. Those are fantastic, beautiful covers, but some of the painted stuff going on, you'll see, some of my favorites are painted. Amazing. A couple of amazing examples. This is my recent acquisition. This is definitely easily becoming one of my favorites. The 1 in 200 sketch variant, Batman New 52 number 6, Greg Capullo. And then Frankenstein, I always show this one. Frankenstein Alive Alive from IDW, Steve Niles, and then Bernie Wrightson. This is the retailer incentive. So then, this is another one that I'm going to keep making excuses to show because I just absolutely love it. And then, of course, it's the painted covers. This is Niobe number 1. This is the Hawkness variant. There's only 100 of these, but this is basically just a straight-up panel taken from the book. And the only thing missing, to me, it's just like she's hovering there, and it's, you got the waterfall, the mist. Looks like an angel. Gorgeous, the rocks in the background. But underneath, so if you guys have seen, there's the book called Untamed, where it's like there's a hand reaching down, grabbing her. So there's a panel underneath that's that. So that's basically what's under that in the book, and it's just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Ashley A. Wood is the amazing artist that does this. She's awesome. And then, okay, so I got a couple horror I'm going to do. Got a couple of the lovely ladies. Got a couple DC. Alright, so then horror covers. So Riley Rossmo is one of my favorites. So this right here is especially one of my favorites because, that first 3-4 times I looked at it, I just kept seeing something new in it. And, obviously I seen you got the tree. I freaking love trees, man. So these are the hands coming down. This is our main character. I forget her name. What is it? Sailor. So everything is pointed here to her. And and then I picked it up again. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? I saw the face right here, because this is witches is all about, the witches being in the trees. And, so then I finally saw that. I was like, there's no way I missed that. And so that just blew me away. So then I'm looking at it again, and, then I see this freaking spine right here I didn't see before. Look at that. So it's just all, like, into the tree, hidden. The way he does his artwork, Riley Rossmo, again, is the one who did this. And this is Witches number 2. This is the Phantom variant. But then, I did it before I made this video. I a couple days ago I was looking through, picking books out, and I didn't notice this freaking hip bone right here sticking out of the tree, and a couple of ribs sticking out right here. So to me, the stuff that's that stuff is just so freaking cool. I mean, obviously it's not like it's hidden or anything, but I just didn't notice it, and that's just freaking awesome, man. I love it. Definitely one of my favorites. Another favorite horror, Straitjacket, #1. This is the regular cover. Super limited, less than 1,000. But, I mean, it's just, perfect. It's terrifying look on her face, and then the red is just amazing. If you've read the book, you know the story. It's all about, she's in an insane asylum. It's about murder. It's about sacrifice, demons, craziness. And I think like these cracks right here, and then the big hole, the cracks in the foundation, like cracks in her mind, and it's the red that's how the story is. It's black and white, but then when the red is needed, it's freaking awesome. And just a gorgeous cover, scary, spooky hallway in the background, and I mean, it's just awesome. Definitely one of my favorite horror comics and covers. Okay, so this right here is a newer book. This is G.I. Joe 118. Stanley, is that Art Germ? That's who does that. Yeah, she's just absolutely amazing. Not much really more needs to be said about this. I don't read the story or anything, but I mean, it's just a perfect, gorgeous cover to me. Definitely one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites, this right here, oof, The Beauty. This is an awesome book. Hopefully it'll be coming back in the next month or two for a new story arc. But the covers on this, some of them, man, have just been fantastic. But this is easily one of my favorites. I love the green in it. She's, it's like somebody caught a picture of her just before she's about to combust, if you know anything about the story. But it's, her eyes, and I mean, my goodness, it looks like it's lit up and on fire, and I mean, that's just amazing. I mean, she's done beautifully. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna get in that one CGC'd or something. Okay, so now we got 3 left. Man, I just love this right here. Such a sinister look on the Joker. Not the sexiest one of Harley's, but definitely one of the lovely ladies. But just Alex Ross, absolutely amazing painter. One of my favorites, and that's always got to be on there for some of the favorite covers. My goodness, yeah, that's just fantastic. There's not much more that needs to be said about it. You can get a little closer look though. Just absolute perfection. Yeah. And then this, probably I don't even know who. Maybe this guy a little bit first. He's a little more raw, I think, for me. This is, I got both of them. Yeah, I'll show this one first. So these are the Gabriel Dell'Otto Dark Knight Returns 3, #1. These are his variants. And this is, I think, the best, in my opinion, my favorite way Batman has been done. And, I mean, the moon in the background. You've got the mutants behind him. They're tough to see, but you can see their eyes. There's a couple here. Let me get a little bit better. And then you've got, 3 or 4 on the side over here. Yeah, you can see them. get that guy done really cool. I mean, he's just absolutely amazing. And there was the 10 minutes. I wasn't really saying anything, just how awesome that cover is. But then I think this one I like even more because, I mean, I love the black and whites, but it's almost like you could see a little bit more. And then my favorite part that he chose to do, the blood and red dripping from his hands. That just sets it over the top for me as my favorite. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's see if we can get close. Perfect. So those are my favorite covers. They, like I said, they change all the time every time I go through my books. But again, the Comic Fool, go check them out, give them a sub, show them some love, and make your own video, man. Show us what you got. Show. I love seeing covers, man. Show them off. Peace, love, and comics, guys. God bless.